Have you ever noticed that some people never post their photos on Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media platform, while others fill their feeds with selfies, vacations, and daily updates? These silent souls stay invisible. You might wonder, why? Are they shy, secretive, or do they think differently about life and attention? Today, we'll dive deep into the psychology of people who don't post their photos online. We'll explore what goes on in their mind, what their habits reveal about their personality, and how this silence often speaks louder than pictures. Welcome to the Life Lab, the channel where we decode human behavior, psychology, and life's hidden patterns. Let's begin. First, let's understand one thing. Not posting photos doesn't mean someone is antisocial or insecure. In fact, it often reveals a strong and unique mindset that goes against the modern digital current. 1. The value of privacy. In an age where oversharing has become normal, people who avoid posting photos value one thing deeply: privacy. They understand that personal life loses its sacredness when exposed to everyone's opinions. These people prefer to live their story, not broadcast it. They find peace in knowing that not everyone needs to know what they're doing or how they look. Their thought process is, my happiness doesn't need an audience. 2. Self-confidence in silence. Contrary to what some may think, many people who don't post photos are not shy, they're secure. They don't need validation through likes or comments. They understand that self-worth isn't measured in hearts or followers. This quiet confidence often reflects emotional maturity. They derive satisfaction from their inner life, not from online attention. 3. The observers of society. Psychologically, people who stay away from posting are often deep observers. They love to study people rather than be studied. They watch how others express themselves, react to trends, and seek validation. This observer mindset makes them better thinkers, artists, philosophers, and decision makers. Their power lies in understanding the world silently, not shouting for recognition. 4. Fear of misinterpretation or judgment. Let's not ignore this angle. Some people avoid posting photos because they fear being judged. Social media has created an environment where appearance is often rated more than personality. Those who are more self-aware or sensitive may not want to invite that comparison or criticism. They prefer authenticity over approval. For them, a real connection matters more than a perfect photo. 5. Living in the present. Another psychological reason is presence. People who don't post often are too busy living in the moment. They don't think, how'll this look online? They simply live it. Whether it's watching a sunset, laughing with friends, or reading quietly, they choose experience over exposure. Their joy is inward. Their world doesn't need to be constantly documented to feel real. 6. Detachment from ego. From a deeper psychological and even spiritual perspective, those who avoid posting photos often have less ego attachment. They don't crave attention because they're not trying to prove who they are. They realize that a person's true self isn't captured in pixels, but in presence, kindness, and actions. This detachment gives them inner peace, the kind that social media rarely offers. 7. Selective expression. Some people don't post photos, but that doesn't mean they're absent. They express themselves through words, music, art, or humor. Their identity is built around ideas, not images. They might share a thought-provoking quote instead of a selfie. For them, the mind matters more than the mirror. 8. The psychological advantage. Interestingly, studies show that people who spend less time posting photos or checking others' posts often have lower anxiety levels, stronger attention spans, and better emotional regulation. They are less affected by the comparison trap and tend to sleep better, feel more grateful, and live more authentically. Their mental clarity comes from one choice: to live for themselves, not for the feed. So the next time you see someone who doesn't post their photos, don't mistake their silence for absence. Behind that stillness lies awareness, confidence, and depth. They may be the ones who are truly free from judgment, free from digital addiction, and free from the need to prove anything. In a world full of filters, they choose to stay real. If this episode helped you understand human psychology a little deeper, make sure to follow the Life Lab, where we explore the hidden corners of the human mind and the truths that shape our lives. Subscribe to the Life Lab for more insights like this, because here, we don't just scroll through life, we study it.